In a time where people are going on lockdown and limiting their face-to-face interactions in response to the global COVID-19 pandemic, many people around the world are self-isolating and having to communicate with others through screens and devices. But what if this bizarre concept was something that already existed in the world of reality TV? In 2018, Channel 4 took the idea of self-isolation to a whole new level with the launch of their new reality TV programme.
The Circle is back. The game where anyone can be anyone.
Described as a game based around social media, contestants live in the same building throughout the series but are never allowed to meet each other until their game is over. The show allows its players to create profiles that the other players will see, and contestants interact with one another through a social platform called The Circle. However, not everyone is who they claim to be. Some players take on a catfish persona, which sees them using fake pictures and stories by pretending to be a different person in order to win the game.
Hi, I'm Brooke Odunbaku from Series 2 of The Circle.
Brooke competed on the show in 2019, where she played the game as her real self and had to deal with other players that were not being completely honest about who they were.
It's funny because everyone who I thought was a catfish was real and everyone who I thought was real was a catfish. The whole series was just crazy.
I'm a builder from Hampshire looking for my Miss Right. Is this Tinder? Honey, you're here for 100k. Let's be real.
With questions often being raised over how real reality TV actually is, the catfishing element of The Circle was something that had an impact on her decision to take part in the programme.
The catfishing concept of the show was what intrigued me about it because it was like, oh, like you never know who you're talking to.
Circle message. Hi Tim, I loved talking to you too. Smiley face emoji. Send.
But when you are in the circle, you suspect everyone. You become catfish hunter and you just suspect everyone of being a catfish.
As well as having to deal with deceptive contestants, Brooke also had to navigate being the only black woman who was competing in The Circle as her real self.
I did think some people might have prejudgments about who I am based on my profile picture as well as my bio.
Circle open, Brooke's profile, please.
I try to be playful and whatever, so something about, oh, I may look bougie, but I'm far from it. But, you know, some people may have taken that the wrong way, especially they didn't know what bougie meant.
I don't really know what bougie is. Is that a French word?
Something about that bio, screaming fishy to me.
I'm not angry anyway, but I was more concerned that if I was to get really angry about something, I'd be portrayed as, oh, the typical angry black woman.
As the contestants lived in self-isolation for the full series, adjusting back to the real world was a significant change for the participants of the show.
It was very strange getting back to the real world after living in isolation for so long, after not having social media. To come back and see memes and gifs of myself was very odd. I've had my own show now on TV Co from CBS, which has also been turned into a podcast, so you can listen to Brooke on the Go on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all other major platforms. So it was really weird to be back in the real world. But then after that, I adjusted pretty quickly. But it was very intense for the first few weeks and months after the show. There are a lot of things happening in the pipeline, so watch this space. And you can find me and follow me on YouTube, Twitter and Instagram at Brooke on a Break.
With the future still uncertain, the prospect of even more reality shows being built around self-isolation seems more likely than ever before.